Yeah.
What have you done this time, YouTube? Hey guys, it's been a while. If you heard the end of my last video, I was off for a while because I was kind of having medical issues, but I'm okay now. Mostly better. But during the time I was recovering, I was noticed YouTube has been screwing itself over way worse than I ever thought it would. This is like my biggest nightmare of whatever YouTube would ever do. But I just heard recently this whole COPPA thing is being passed down. It's a law from the 90s, I think from 98. Now, apparently, it makes sense why the FTC is doing this because there are so many little kids watching videos they shouldn't be watching. One, if a kid is watching this video, YouTube is not for you. YouTube's not a playground. There's a lot of videos on the internet a kid should not be watching. And one, you realize to be a YouTuber, or just to watch YouTube in general, you have to be at least 13 years old. Parents don't pay attention. That's why this whole thing's happening. Parents are complaining to YouTubers saying that my kid saw this video and you should be ashamed of yourselves. Well, first off, it's your fault your kid was watching that video. You can't blame the YouTuber for that. Your kid needs to learn how to read. But again, ahead of myself, I was pissed off about this at first, but still, it's getting better over time. But otherwise, if I had to make a clear message to you, FTC, my channel is not for kids. If I check my analytics, or at least my view ratings, the viewers on my channel are around the age 18 through 24 years old. Now, I'm not saying you have to be 18 to watch my channel. I'm just saying that's what my viewers are. So my audience is not children. I am not trying to get a children audience anyway. My audience is intended for teens or adults. My videos are not for kids. But I did go through all the videos of my channel and labeled, is it for kids or not for kids? A couple of my videos I'd say are child safe, but most of them aren't because of mild language reasons. But hear me out on this, FTC, and I feel like you should take this in consideration on what you should do with this new COPPA rule. Now, I agree that this should be passed, but there's one thing I feel like you need to change with this rule on YouTube. The fact is, I heard that if someone labels it, yes, it's for kids or not for kids, if you disagree with how it was labeled, you're going to fine them for $42,000.
What?
That is insane. You realize these really big YouTubers spend a lot of money to make their videos. I don't think they have enough money to pay for that fine. This could bankrupt people out of their houses, ending their YouTube channel and their career themselves, making them homeless. This is not the right thing to do, FTC. This is what I think would be a fair punishment. Or what you should do with this COPPA thing. I feel like instead of making it a law, make it a community guideline to YouTube. There's already a bunch of community guidelines on YouTube. Add the COPPA rule to your community guidelines, YouTube. And let's just say if it violates COPPA, like you labeled it yes or no, it's for kids, don't sue them, demonetize them. Just demonetize, delete the video. Don't strike them or anything. I would just delete the video and just message the YouTuber, upload the video again, or check the labeling and change it, then we'll undemonetize the video to monetize it. But I don't think fining them for $42,000 is okay. And one, nobody is liking that from what I've heard. This will bankrupt literally all the popular YouTube channels. And frankly, it's just gotten out of control because kids are just getting into these things. And I don't think forcing YouTubers to label their videos and suing them if you don't agree with how it was labeled. Labeling it, that's fine. Suing them, that's the only problem I have with this. Everything else is fine. You want to make sure kids don't run into these videos. Makes sense. I want the same thing to happen. Suing them is not the right thing, though. I don't think that's the right idea. Suing them for that much money, they probably can't pay it, and even if they could, they'll have to do it a bunch of times because a lot of popular channels have thousands of videos on their channel, and it would be almost impossible to label every single video and decide if it's for kids or not, because they don't have time to watch all their videos. They have to make videos every day or at least every week. A lot of channels upload all the time, and I don't think they have time to look through every single other video they have. This is a little bit going on the lethal side, FTC. I feel like what the fair punishment is, if it violates COPPA, add COPPA to YouTube's community guidelines and just demonetize the video if it violates it. I wouldn't sue them. That's a little too much. Me, I can't handle being sued. I'm literally just a teenager in my parents' house, and I decided to make a YouTube channel a year ago. I do not have 42 grand just lying around here. I've never had that much money before in my entire life. But otherwise, other YouTubers will absolutely just be destroyed from this. And I feel like you should reconsider this. And again, YouTube's auto reader thing is not very accurate. If you think about it, how the auto reader worked with demonetization or even with copyright, it was out of control. This won't just cause people to lose money, but so many videos are going to be taken down, so many channels. And I've also heard rumors that YouTube plans to take down channels that don't make money. Videos that don't make money. That's like 90% of your videos. You're going to delete almost everything on the website. That will take forever, and plus, that's almost an impossible task. I feel like YouTube should keep the videos it has, and the COPPA law should be enforced. Just remove the fine. Remove the 42 grand thing, and this is okay. I'm fine with this. Just, FTC, consider what you're doing. I don't think suing them is the right thing. We're going to lose a lot of money from that, and I don't think it's a fair punishment. Just reconsider that and change it to, just change it to, demonetize the video or take the video down. I wouldn't sue them for it, because I don't think they can afford it. I can't afford it. I'm just saying, reconsider the punishments for violating COPPA. I don't think suing them is a fair punishment. Just demonetize the video. That sounds fair. But otherwise, other than me talking about scary stuff, I do have another video in the works. If you saw the new welcome to my channel thing I just uploaded recently, I have a new editing software. It looks way better than what I was using originally. Well, I still use that editing software, just I'm using a new one as well to make it look more YouTube professional, so I don't look like some wimp with cheap editing skills, even though that basically is who I am. But still, I have a couple of videos coming up, and it's related to videos I uploaded a while ago. You'll find out what they are later on. No promises it'll be up by tomorrow or later on, but within the week, it'll be up at least by Saturday is what my plan is. But otherwise, this is CMB 163000 signing off, and let's hope COPPA considers what I said. Replace the suing with demonetization. Demonetizing the video, that's fair. Suing them, on the other hand, that's a little lethal. I feel like you should reconsider that. I don't think people can handle suing. I feel like you should replace that with just taking the video down, demonetizing it. I think that's a fair punishment. I consider that. It's just my idea. I feel like that's a fair punishment. But what you're doing makes sense. We do need this. It's important. But just consider this idea. See you guys.